Welcome to the Blood Honor pay-per-view. Our first match is a cruiserweight bout. It's Jacob Cass representing the Core versus Austin Rage representing Glitch. Jacob Cass won this opportunity in a triple threat tag team match, and management finally decided to book the match at the pay-per-view. So it should be an exciting match. It is Jacob Cass' first singles match in Elite Pro, so it should be. We know what he can do as a tag team, but as singles he's even more exciting. Who knows? His current tag standing is 1 win and 2 losses. So if he can win his singles debut and pick up the title, it's a pretty good singles debut in my opinion. Now awaiting the champion, and there he is. And that's the cruiserweight champion, dressed in glitch patterns. It's Austin Rage, won the title at the end of Golden End, the pay-per-view, the last pay-per-view of season 1, where he defeated William Jackson to pick up his first title here. Of course, the leader of Secret Glitches as well, known as the Elite Glitch among the Glitch family. And he went all out with his attire. And I see the cage. That is of course a no escape match. And there's the Cruiserweight Championship. Jacob Cass looks ready. Austin Rage is currently standing at 1 loss in his singles bout, but his tag record is much better with 3 wins and 1 loss. So Austin really needs this win to retain his title, of course, but Jacob is looking for his first gold. Ref showing the title to Jacob. Jacob looking around. Austin is staring a hole into Jacob, and Jacob right out of the gate went for a dropkick but misses. That was Jacob in mind, and a DDT from Jacob, and it's immediately going for the pin. And a kick out at 1. Rolls out of the way, went for a chop but got blocked, and now the power of Jacob. Oh, and the snake eyes on the turnbuckle. Oh, went for the dropkick but misses. Got blocked, and a knee to the gut breath from Jacob. And a dropkick connects. And I was stomping on the arm of Austin. And again a kick out at 1. Jacob in full control right now. And the elbow from Austin. And a big closer now from the champion. and pressing the knee. Of course, anything goes in this match, but you can't escape the cage. And again the DDT from Jacob. And a beautiful moonsault from Jacob Cass now. And a modified DDT from Austin. Austin is getting awake now. Oh, got blocked, and a big closer from Jacob. Got blocked. And attacking the knee now. I've seen this a lot from Austin. Oh, but Jacob reverses it. Beautifully done, but Austin already back on the offense. And again a closer from Jacob. Where Jacob is looking for it. And the power of Jacob. Fisherman driver. And a kick out at 2. Big chop, and Austin with a chop of his own. Oh, went for something but reverse by Jacob. A kick to the face, into the neck breaker. Jacob in full control again. And a corkscrew moonsault. And the elbow now from Jacob, the champ in big trouble. Might have spoken too soon, arm drag. Took too long, the elbows now. Misses the clothesline. Full Nelson into a reverse DDT from Austin. And Austin is fired up. But Jacob is back with the jawbreaker. Misses the drop kick. And rolling, and Austin going for the victory roll. 1, 2, and Jacob kicks out. And a forearm from Austin, and a fireman's carry from Jacob, and Austin with a kip up right away. And a knee now. Pushes Austin away. Oh, was looking for that brainbuster, but got blocked. Now the kick, and again the kick, and again. And a snap German suplex now from Austin. And a headlock driver. Going for a cocky pin. And a kick out at 1. Now the power by the Cruiserweight champion and slamming him down. Looking for it again, double arm into the DDT. And Jacob kicks out again, and Austin can't believe it. That was it. And a rolling on pretty, and looks like and Austin has been busted open. And Austin kicks out. Another forearm. And again a forearm. And an overhead kick from Jacob. All fired up. And a brainbuster connects. Jacob going up top. And a frog splash connects. 1, 2. And Austin kicks out. And Jacob can't believe it. of the Brainbuster Frog Splash combo. He isn't able to put him away. And again, the Fisherman Buster. 2. And Jacob Cass is your new Cruiserweight champion. What an opening match. And it fits the theme of the pay-per-view. The blood already has flown, with Austin shedding the first blood. And I see him holding his first title. And Jacob Cass is officially 1-0 in singles action, and Austin is 0-2. Then our second match. It's for the undisputed title. It's an Extreme Rules match, so expect to see blood, at least we hope. It's the undefeated Emperor of the Fathers of Fear. It's Christian Maniac. And there he is. And I see him won this title opportunity in a kickoff show of season 2 by pinning Mike Storm in a triple threat. And now they finally come face to face. See, taking its time as always. So far undefeated, going 3-0. And there go the lights. dominant as ever. If he wins the title, he will move to High Voltage and be part of that roster. And the pyro again for Christian Maniac. And here comes the undisputed champion. It's Mike Storm. Mike currently at a 1-3 record, 1 win and 3 losses. Mike has been holding this title for a long time now. His last title defense was at Golden End. So it's been a while since we've seen this title being defended. Mike won the title August 31st when he defeated the champion at that time, Aaron Riot, and has been the champion ever since. So Mike has been a champion for a very long time. But is he able to defeat the undefeated Christian Maniac? Of course, it's an Extreme Rules match. So which of these two men will bleed the first? Let's see him holding the title up high. Might be for the last time, or will he overcome the odds? This Maniac versus Storm. And Mike with a headlock. Pushes Maniac away and gets slammed into the mat. Maniac gives him the time to get up and gets a headbutt by blocks. And a bicycle knee from Mike. Went for the knee but misses. And a DDT from Mike. And now the power of Mike with a suplex. Mike in full control now. And a reverse DDT. And going for the pin. 1. And a kick out at 1. And a double knees to the face from Mike. But gets pushed away by Maniac. Oh, misses the leg drop. First time we see Maniac take a high risk move in Elite Pro. A Maniac grabs the table. Oh, but gets an elbow, a forearm from Mike. And now the power of Mike. And throws Maniac into the steps. And Maniac comes out. Irish whip. And Mike stumbles. Oh, and now onto the concrete floor. Now what is Maniac with the table doing for? Oh, Mike blocks whatever Maniac was going for. And just gets slapped with the table. Now the elbow from Maniac. And a jab from Mike. Went for the bell clap, but misses. Oh, the big chop from Maniac. Is it done? And the DDT on the table. And the DDT on the steel from the table. I get now slammed on the apron. And Mike blocks Maniac's move. And Maniac blocks Mike's move. And the cutter from Maniac. And Mike has been busted open but isn't backing down. It's been a while since we see a bleeding Mike in Elite. And Mike is looking for it. Can he connect? Trapping the arms. And a double knees from Mike. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. Oh, Mike is fired up. And a kick to the gut of Maniac as the blood pours down Mike's forehead. A couple of attacks rolls through. And a kick from Mike, and he's all fired up, the champ. Got blocked. Going for the eyes. And the knee. Again going for the pin. 1, 2. And Maniac kicks out again. Mike is getting a little bit frustrated. Now Mike has something on his mind, looking under the ring for something. And he has a sledgehammer. Who misses. And hits Maniac, throws the sledge away. And the elbow doesn't fully connect, but hit enough. And now submission hold from Mike. Remember, the head of Maniac has been attacked a lot, so the damage has been much greater. Oh, and a punch to the bleeding head of Mike. Now Maniac has Mike and throws him to the outside. Or Maniac going for a high risk maneuver. And misses whatever he was going for, landing hard on the concrete. Oh, but back in this fight, throwing Mike away. And a jab now. No. And again the DDT. Fireman's carry from Mike. Reverses by Maniac into a reverse DDT. And now the knee by Maniac. And out of power. Is it done yet? Punishing Mike and on the apron. Oh, went for the DDT again but misses the slap. And a cutter of Mike. Throws Maniac back. Is Mike able to break the winning streak of Maniac? Or is it done yet? And the knee. 1, 2, and Maniac kicks out again. Mike currently 122 days as the champ. And the knees again by Mike. 1, 2, and Mike Storm has broken the undefeated streak of Christian Maniac. What a match. There you see that brutal DDT on the edge of the table. And a cutter where Mike was busted open. Mike Storm now currently at 2 wins and 3 losses. And Maniac 3 wins and 1 loss. Mike Storm did what no other man could do, and it was defeat Christian Maniac. And his title reign continues. Our third match for the United States champion. It's a 20 count normal match. Now awaiting Cody Hagan, the challenger. Earned his title shot when he won that brutal fatal 4-way match a couple weeks ago. And there's the United States champion. It's Nathan Porter. Had a huge change in season 1. Season 1 went from alpha dogs to the champion. Cody's standing is currently 1 win and 2 losses, and Nathan is standing at 1 loss. So not the greatest for the champ. Let's see Cody representing the Resistance. Later tonight, we have another Resistance member for the High Voltage World title. Showing the title to Cody. And to the crowd now. Normal match with a 20 count, so in the ring only. And a big suplex from Nathan right out of the gate. Now they're working on the arm. Now the close arm from Cody. The kick to the back of Nathan. Nathan rolls out. Cut. And a neck break from Cody now. And a jawbreaker. And now the forearm from Nathan. And the knee. And now the jawbreaker. And again the clothesline from Cody. Kick to the leg from Nathan, and a big job by Nathan, and closing into the corner. Now on the outside, they got 20 seconds to get back into the ring. A fireman scare by Cody. And no. And the impaler by Nathan. Now thrown into the ring. Now an Irish whip from Nathan. And that's suplex. And a knee now from Cody Hagan. Went for the elbow again, but got blocked. Snapmare from Nathan. And a headlock. Applying more pressure to Cody's head. Cody rolls out. Now Nathan asking for it. And misses the crossbody. Took a high risk move and paid for it. And Cody took his time out the elbows to the gut. Another elbow again from Nathan. And the chicken wing is in. The chicken wing is in. Oh, and Cody with a big elbow now to Nathan's head. Now the turnbuckle. What? And a 10 strikes to the turnbuckle. So far we have seen 2 men bleeding. We got a third come in this match. A close line from Cody. And the power slam now. Oh, what's Cody going for? And the stomp connects. Oh, but isn't done yet. Fireman's carry by Cody now. Into the F5. 1, 2, and Nathan kicks out. Now the forearm by Cody again. Fireman's carry again. Oh, but got reversed by Nathan into a reverse DDT. That was Nathan going for. And a leg breaker from Nathan. And again a headlock from Nathan. Applying more pressure. And now the leg sweep from Cody. And a dragon screw from Nathan. Tries to roll up on Nathan. Pink DDT from Nathan Porter. But Cody got right back up into the second rope. And a gut kick for now from Cody. And a dash press from Nathan. That is a back and forth match. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And the neck snap from Nathan. And again the neck snap, working on the head now of Cody. Now what is Nathan in mind here? He gets pushed away. Might look again for that stomp. And he hits it. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Nathan kicks out. And Cody can't believe it. And Nathan's back to his feet and a leg sweep from Nathan. Another jab from Cody and a throat chop. Gets thrown on the apron. Gets thrown back in from Nathan now. And a deep arm drag from Cody. Another shoulder attack from Nathan. Into the corner now. What has Nathan in mind? Kick to the knee. He might be looking for it. And a Canadian Destroyer hits. But did it go for the pin? Oh, and now Nathan looking for it again. Something, maybe the chicken wing again. But no, it got blocked by Cody. And a gut kick from Nathan now. And a standing gut buster. And a jawbreaker. And there is the chicken wing. And Cody Hagan taps. Nathan Porter is still the United States champion. What a match with these two. Nathan Porter picking up his first win in season 2. And Cody suffering his third loss. Well, we see this later today as another Porter gets the title. Now Nathan asking for the ref to get on. There, see him holding his precious United States title. I got some women's action. No titles on the line, just pure hatred for one another. It's a no DQ match, so everything goes. This has been building up for a few weeks now by Ash still getting kicked out of Pure Killers by Alexia Hart. According to Alexa, Ash was supposedly sending secrets out to the other teams by Pure Killers. So Alexia took control in own hands and kicked Ash out with a brutal knee in the backstage area. As the co-owner of Elite Pro and the general manager of High Voltage, is a former hardcore champion and an intercontinental champion. As hold the title, those two titles at the same time in the early days of Elite Pro. You can see Ash is all ready. The blood streaming out of the mask. Waiting, and there she is, the Psycho Princess of the Pure Killers. And the all black eyes from Alexia now. A change of look from Alexia now. Went back to the tights. Removed all color from her hair, went back to the white hair. No more face paint. They have it, the Pure Killer logo. Let's get this match started. It's Ash Steel versus Alexia Hart, and Ash right off the gate. Suplex into the neck breaker. Oh, one for a takedown, but Alexia blocks it with a couple of punches and a sling blade now. Immediately going for the pin, and not even a count to. Both of these women have a great losing record. Alexia with 2 losses and 1 win, and Alexia with one loss and 0 wins, and Ash with 2 losses and 1 win. So one of these women desperately need that win. Now the Dragon Suplex, and Alexia hasn't done yet. Into the straight jacket. A couple of suplexes from Alexia. And now attacking the arm. And a shoulder tackle. Oh, the kick to the face. And Edge all fired up. on the top rope. Now it punches Ash, and the elbow hits. And a rolling cutter from Alexia. And an uppercut from Ash. And a big clothesline now from Alexia Hart. Ash rolling to the outside. Everything is legal on the outside. Weapons. A backflip. Into the suplex on the concrete floor. And now strong Irish whip back into the ring. And now again back in the ring, and now Ash comes back in the ring as well. Rolls out. Blocks Alexia's move. And the Tiger Bomb from Ash. 1. And a kick out at 1. The trademark Tiger Bomb from Ash too. And we all know what's coming now. Oh, but Alexia blocks it, the first person to ever block the move. And now the Muda lock from Alexia. Is Ash gonna tap out? And no, she doesn't. Breaking the hold. But the damage has been done to the lower back. And the face, of course. And more damage to the face with that forearm from Alexia. Deep arm drag. And a power slam from Alexia. 1, 2, and Ash kicks out. Just like Alexia learned new tricks. Oh, now Alexia, what's she looking for? And again that power slam. 1, 2, and Ash kicks out again. And Alexia's getting frustrated that she can't beat her former Pure Cutter sister. And now the pop-up Hurricanrana from Ash. And Ash is looking for something now. A couple of clotheslines into the face buster. And there she is, her trusted move. And a kick out at 2. I haven't seen that move in quite a while from Ash. Oh, and the Enziguri misses. Goes under. And a set out powerbomb. And now crouching beside Ash. Clothesline. And another. And a sling blade from Alexia. Oh, and Alexia is looking for. And hits it the pump kick. Oh, missed the moonsault. That cost her. And an arm drag from Ash now. And a power slam again from Alexia out of nowhere. Had enough to pin Ash. 1, 2, and Ash kicks out just in the nick of time. And Alexia discussing with the rest, saying it was 3. Another swinging neck break from Alexia. Ash in a big trouble now. And our forearms across the face. Irish whip. Oh, misses the spear. And that was Ash going for running. And a running knee from Ash connects. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Ash thinks it was 3, but the ref says no. And again. And now she's looking for Ash looking for it again. This time it connects. Blood Spirit connects. 1, 2. And Alexia kicks out. And a follow-away slam now from Alexia. The jawbreak from Ash now. Misses the jumping knee. Alexa got out. And a jumping pile drive from Alexia to Ash. One, two, and Ash still kicks out. Alexa getting more angrier with the second. And knee from Ash now. And again the knee didn't connect everything, but still got enough. And again the tiger bomb from Ash. One, two, and Alexia kicks out. Another dragon screw. And again the knee from Ash, now fully connecting. An arm break from Alexia. And a gut kick from Ash. A close and setting into the corner. And a forearm from Ash. And Ash blocks. And an uppercut from Ash. Again, Ash in full control now. But Alexia's quickly back. Cartwheel into the knee from Alexia. Alexia might looking for that power slam again. But Ash blocks it. And a red killing point from Ash. One, two. And Alexia's the first person to kick out of Ash's secret weapon, the red killing point. And now blood spirit from Ash again. One, two. And Ash defeats Alexia. What a match with these two women. What a match. The hatred between these two is really big, as you can see in this match. Just don't backing down. Again a power slam. And there's your winner, Ash Steel. And as the lights fade. And now making her pay-per-view debut. It's Cynthia Terry got signed a couple weeks back and then made a debut earlier than management wanted by attacking Amanda backstage and taking her place against Carter. She wasn't successful against Carter because if she were, this match would have been for the world title and her opponent would be Carter. But instead she got Amanda because Amanda is out for revenge. Cynthia Terry's current record is 1 win and 1 loss. So she's looking for that second win. Cynthia has done it everywhere, has won titles everywhere when she goes. Came up short when she for that #1 contender spot, but it doesn't stop her there. She is still hunting for the gold. And again, another Pure Killer member. She just saw Alexia not be able to defeat Ash Steel, but is Amanda able to defeat Cynthia Terry in the steel cage match? Amanda, former tag champion, which was still part of the Dark Gods. Hasn't won any gold since then. In Revolve she became a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, so she never lost a taste of gold, but Elite Pro, she still needs to have that taste again. And a wheelbarrow stunner right out of the gate from Amanda. Kick to the back. And a roll up. And again looking for a pin again. And a kick out at 2 now from Amanda. Cynthia looking for to make this match a quick work and a beautiful leg sweep. Irish whip from Amanda. And a knee from Cynthia. And a big elbow. Into the knee and a neck breaker. Amanda looking for that high risk. And hits a diving boot stomp, going for the pin. 1. And a kick out at 1. And an arm drag from Cynthia. And a form from Amanda now. I went for a choke but blocks by Cynthia with the elbow. And a running forward with a kip up, beautifully done. A stomp on the arm of Amanda, smart move by Cynthia. And just cranking the neck. And hits the elbow. And a beautifully suplex from Amanda. Cynthia's back to her feet already with a big uppercut. Now what is this? Oh, went for something, but Amanda rolls out and a rolling kick from Amanda. Now Cynthia gets thrown into the cage. And Amanda isn't going easy on her. But Cynthia blocks whatever Amanda was going for. Misses the elbow. But doesn't pay for it. Irish whip from Cynthia. Now into the corner. Now what's this? And a cheeky Nando from Amanda. Now on display as she hit the reverse choke slam. Now Irish whip again from Amanda and drops Cynthia down. Cynthia back to her video with a Hurricane Rana, beautifully done. And Cynthia's all fired up. Foreman with a kip up. Atomic drop. Into a drive. Into a slam. My bad. Now what's this? And a shin breaker back suplex combination. And almost had it. Cynthia can't believe it. Oh, and now Cynthia looking for it. And a super kick connects. Ooh. And Amanda just kicks out in the nick of time. And a jawbreak from Amanda. Blocked the elbow. And into the knee. A leg drop bulldog from Amanda. 1, 2, and Cynthia kicks out at 2. Amanda misses the kick. Irish whip from Cynthia. Amanda blocks it. And now Cynthia blocks it. Form of her own. Another power of Cynthia. But Amanda reverses it into a reverse DDT. And Amanda looking for that spear of hers. But Amanda misses it. A shame. And a face buster from Amanda now. Going for a second attempt. And now hits it. Rolling spear. 1, 2. And Cynthia kicks out and Amanda can't believe it. And now she's looking for it. That move that put so many people away. The Celestial Crash, as she likes to call it. And Cynthia kicks out again. Amanda looking for it again. And another Celestial Crash. 1, 2. And Amanda defeats Cynthia. Great match by these two women. So that the brutal elbows from Cynthia to block. And at least one Pure Killer member is successful. Alright, the co-main event of the pay-per-view. It's Crimson Black vs Anthony Porter for the future Rush World Champion inside Hell in a Cell. This has been building up for a couple weeks now. Talking back and forth against each other. Now finally they meet face to face for the grand prize of their respected brand. Representing Red Dragon Yakuza, it's Crimson Black defeated Gabriel Gates this past week on Future Rush to building up some momentum for the pay-per-view. A former two-time Impact champion is Crimson. So he has champion experience in Elite Pro, of course. Now we're waiting for Anthony Porter. We saw earlier tonight Nathan Porter retaining his title. Will we see the same result and another Porter holding the title? So far, two Porters hold gold and Elite Pro, that being Nathan Porter as the United States and Roxanne Porter gold on hybrid, both are in high voltage. Crimson's record is 1-1, and Anthony Porter is going in this match with 0 wins and 1 loss. There in the jacket you see the Kraken Skull Society, the KKS. And now Anthony going a bit crazy in the ring. Perhaps some mind games of some sort, I don't know. And there you have it, the world title. Former champion was Nicholas Rodriguez, a 3-time world champion. And now the match has begun. And Anthony right off the gate with a clothesline tries to pick up Crimson, but Crimson going for the eyes. And a stun gun from Anthony Porter. Kick to the back. Didn't phase Crimson that much. And a jumping knee from Anthony. Now going for submission. Cloverleaf. Oh, and just pushes Anthony out. Kick to the back, didn't face Anthony that much. And a Superman punch from Anthony Porter, asking for Crimson to get up. Well, he got his weird jawbreaker from Crimson. And a bicycle knee from Crimson now. And onto the knee. And again a submission hold from Anthony Porter. And Crimson get out of it again with a big elbow to the face. Irish whip into the corner, misses the splash. Misses the knee now. And out a couple of strikes from Crimson. And a clothesline to finish it off. And a running center from Crimson. Lifting him up. And dropping it down, reverse DDT. Crimson in full control now, fired up. But blocks the move that Anthony was going for. And a brainbuster from Crimson. Kick to the knee. And again a kick. 1, 2, and Anthony kicks out at 2. And now kick to the knee from Anthony. And a bicycle knee again from Crimson. Quicking back and Crimson again fired up. Anthony slowly getting to his feet. Went for the knee but misses onto the second rope. And now what is Anthony going for? Using the rope to get some height and the knee drops. Now what is Anthony going for? We've seen this a lot from Anthony. The tombstone hits. 1, 2, and Crimson kicks out at 2. But Anthony isn't done yet. And drives Crimson down. 1, 2, and Crimson kicks out again. And now Anthony fired up, couple of strikes, rolls through, and a kick to the side of the head. Anthony fired up. To the corner is Crimson. Oh, a knee from Crimson sends Anthony into the corner. I've drip from Crimson now. The splash hits, isn't done yet. And again a splash. Oh, Anthony rolls out. Strikes the back of Crimson. I've drip from Crimson now. Misses the forearm. And a close on from Crimson. Now Crimson going up top. What's he going for? And the elbow drop misses, landing on his elbow. Now dragging Crimson. Oh, and just in time Crimson breaks free. Rolls out. And a drop toe hold by Anthony Porter. Oh, Crimson blocks it. And now attacks the back of Anthony. Now a couple of strikes from Crimson. Now kick him into the corner. Smart from Crimson. Crimson looking for the dirty pin. And Anthony kicks out at 2. And now the power of Anthony on display. Now what is... And as Anthony throws Crimson on the concrete floor. Now Anthony rethinks about his move. Crimson throws Anthony back. How is Crimson still standing after being thrown to the concrete and the elbow to the gut? And again to the outside. Now fighting on the outside. Anthony taking his time, playing with Crimson, throws him into the steps. Oh, and Crimson enters back and throws Anthony into the cell. But Anthony blocks. And our kick from Crimson. Throws Ant back into the ring. Now attacking that and a remove from Anthony. 1, 2, and Crimson kicks out. And now was Anthony going for lifting him up by his head. And a roundhouse kick. And Anthony is going to take Crimson for a swing. Is it enough? 1, 2, and Crimson kicks out as the crowd chants, "This is awesome," and I couldn't agree more with them. And a jawbreaker from Crimson. Bicycle kick. Anthony rolls out, smart move by Anthony. Crimson quickly to follow him, asking him to get up. Misses the super kick and a forearm from Anthony. Now strike from Crimson. Throws Ant back into the ring. Crimson looking for that final touch, but misses. Now Irish whip from Anthony. Kick from Crimson now. And a suplex. 1, 2, and Anthony kicks out. Crimson going up top again. Mike looking for that elbow drop. And a splash, but lands on Anthony's knees. And a kick was Anthony going for. And a spinning brainbuster from Anthony Porter. Short attack from Crimson. Torture rack position from Crimson. And slams Anthony down. Crimson getting tired. And Crimson's being cocky. Doesn't cover Anthony. That might have cost him. And yes, it did. Anthony takes Crimson down. And we know what it is. And the tombstone, and Crimson has been busted open. 1, 2, and Crimson still kicks out. But Crimson has been busted open, bleeding. And a running knee. 1, 2. And just in the nick of time, Anthony Porter kicks out as the blood flows down Crimson's head, picking up Anthony. And a clothesline. And another clothesline. And a big jumping clothesline from Crimson. And again a brainbuster on Anthony Porter. Going for the pin again. 1, 2, and Anthony kicks out again. Crimson doesn't know what to do anymore. Anthony gets out of everything. Irish whip from Crimson. Throws Anthony back into the ring. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Anthony kicks out again. What a match by these two men. And now Crimson might be looking for that finishing touch. And he hits the ref by accident. This is the moment that Anthony is wanting for powerbomb, but no ref. And now the damage to the lower back of Crimson. Crimson gets out, the damage has been done though. And now Anthony is crouching, the ref back to his feet, Crimson onto the ropes. Crimson with a big gut kick. Misses again, the kick to the knees. Again got blocked. And an exploder by Anthony Porter. And a kick to the head by Crimson now. Bicycle knee from Crimson. Anthony back to his feet. And a dragon screw to the dragon. How ironic. And he hits it. Face buster by Anthony Porter. 1, 2. And Anthony Porter is your future Rush World Champion. What a match. What a match by these two men. What a match by these two. The hate between these two men really showed off in this match. Crimson bleeding like crazy. Anthony refusing to give up. And that brutal slam. Anthony reverses the second time but didn't. And here's the tombstone that busted Crimson open. And the Porters run Elite Pro now. 3 Porters hold gold. Anthony Porter is your world champion. What a match. Now this match, the main event. This match is a last man standing inside Hell in a Cell for the high voltage world champion. Stipulation of this match: the loser of this match can never challenge for the world title ever again. Chris Russell decided to attack. Rob came in out of nowhere and building up from there. This feud has been so brutal, so hatred, and now finally they meet face to face. You can see the cell above Chris. And there you have it, Rob Gaiman, the challenger. been a champion everywhere where he went. And now looking again for that world title. Rob Kamen is currently 1-1. And Chris Russell is 2-1. So Chris has a bigger momentum going into this match than Rob. Yeah, my bad. But that doesn't mean anything to Rob. Rob will still give it his 100%. Of course, last man standing inside the cage. Everything is legal. No pins, no submissions. I mean, yeah, you could go for a submission to choke out your opponent, but he has to stay down for 10 seconds. There with the high voltage world champion. Ref holding it up high. The match had started and Chris out of gate with a couple of kicks and out working on the arm of Rob. And snapping the arm. And now suplex from Chris. And a sentinel, but Rob keeps his knees up. Now the kick to the leg. Bicycle knee from Chris. And a dragon screw from Rob. Now jawbreak from Chris. And a stun gun from Rob Kamen. So far back and forth match. What's Chris going for? Misses the senton. The Rob rolls out of the way and a kick to the face. And a power of Rob and a suplex. Chris rolls out to the apron. Closer gets blocked by the knee from Chris. Now the power of Rob, Fireman Scary. Death Valley Driver. Now dragging Rob into the corner. 2, 3, 4, and so on, so on. And slamming his face on the turnbuckle. And Chris went somewhere, I don't know where. Single leg dropkick from Rob. I've been seeing this a lot of for the power bomb. Now Chris is looking for something. And he hits it, face buster. Now he needs to keep Rob down for 10 seconds. Halfway there, count of 5. We're getting closer and closer. 7, 8, and Rob gets back to his feet just in time. And the ref resets the count. Ref will back count of 4 again. And Rob just beats the count again. Now Chris is picking him back up. Right for that uppercut that misses, out of the chop from Rob into the corner. Now what for? Picks him up and puts him in a trio woe position. And now the knees. Oh, we've seen this a lot before, and the stunner connects. And a big uppercut. Oh, blocks whatever Chris was going for. The fireman's carry now. Oh, and a backbreaker. Rob all fired up. Oh, but got caught. And a slam. Another forearm from Chris and another forearm. Into the overhead kick. Misses the jab. Oh, got pulled by Rob. Punch to the gut. Bicycle knee from Chris. And the ref starts to count again. And Rob gets back to count of 7. Counting again. And Chris Russell's your new world champion. The knee that knocked Rob Kamen out. Yes, you heard that right. Chris Russell kneed Rob Kamen KO. I was unable to get up. Chris came true on his words. Yes, saw the brutal stunner again. Chris Russell came true in his words about kneeing Rob Kamen KO. And there you see it, the world champion of high voltage. It's Chris, the Brit Russell. What an ending to this pay-per-view. Chris Russell kneeing Rob Kamen KO and said it's time for the new generation to rise up. Thanks for joining us on this pay-per-view. We'll see you next week, this Tuesday for Future Rush.